I just thought I'd throw together a little video showing some of the different pistons and rod combinations that we've run over the years, and basically how they fared. Um, we've had actually good success with both, even a stock rod like this one. You can see how the little cap fits up inside the other part of the rod, and we've kind of not. So yeah, a little bit of this one I polished it a little bit, just basically to get rid of any burrs and stuff. Um, this is typically what we run, though. It's a scat rod with a 2-inch main, not this bigger stock size, which is I don't know exactly what it is, a little bit bigger. And anyway, that's what we normally run. This is scat, and then the rod bolts themselves. We've actually gone to the 2000 or whatever, S2000. Yeah, that one right there, 2000 series. They're supposed to be a little bit stronger than the other ones. This is a rod I got from Harry and Jack Sterneman. It's a Cat C8T, something Cat 7000. Even has cat rod bolts. You can tell it's a good bit beefier, I guess you could call it. I think you need to clearance the block for these things if you got a stroker or a crank in there. The other thing that we've kind of played around with is our piston design and stuff like that. This is more or less a stock, I say stock, off-the-shelf Ross racing piston that's been coated pretty nasty now, but and it's, like I said, off-the-shelf design, everything. Oh, look how much, well, the smaller the rod pin and everything. But and this is the Ross pistons that we run typically now. They're more for supercharged or turbocharged application. I've got a better example, kind of like right here. You can see more how it's scalloped on the sides and kind of machined a little bit inside. And it supposedly is thicker in through the crown area. Got a small metric ring pack. As compared to this one, which is a much larger ring pack. And this is one that came from Jack and Harry Sterneman. This is a little bit larger ring pack, but it's got a crown for to run with some Navarro heads that are made to run these domes. This was a design that Jack was going to have, well, Harry was going to have manufactured by Arius, I think, or something, with the little, so that the squish would cause the fuel to go into the chamber. And to show what happened, you can break any one of these rods if you really try. This is some carnage from engine we had blow up at Bonneville. Probably just from over revving it. Well, I say over revving it too long at a sustained high RPM. Kind of come to realize that running at Bonneville is a lot harder than drag racing. Our car is not that fast, so you're staying in it for like 2 minutes, which is a lot harder on the car than a 10-second 1/8 mile run. It's the inside of that other off-the-shelf piston without the rod away. And this is an early version of something else that kind of blew up. I think this engine not only burnt the crank, it had hydrolocked. We had a crack in the block and it leaked into the block and just total carnage. This goes with this one, I guess. Yeah, that's basically the two motors we've blown up over the years. There's the one that hydrolocked and the one that probably stayed in the wrong gear for too long. So anyway, I just kind of threw this together real quick. It's kind of interesting, the different rod designs. I don't know of too many other, well, I mean, back in the day, they would actually even make little plates right here and weld them up to strengthen them. But these rods are pretty durable. The thing is, you have to run like a Mercury crank. This might work out really well because it has the stock size rod journals, whereas this rod you would pretty much use with an aftermarket crank or a crank that you turn the journal down to 2 inches. So anyway, that's what little report I have for today.